Hello everybody and welcome to my book review of Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. I absolutely love this book and I read it a while ago, but I still remember the feeling that I had when I read it, and that was I loved it very much. This book has been talked about a lot recently, particularly since the movie came out, and I think for good reason, because this was beautifully crafted and I remember a really great crime thriller that I thoroughly enjoyed. So this book is about a young man called Nick whose wife Amy goes missing on the morning of their 5th wedding anniversary, and Nick himself becomes a prime suspect in the investigation, so people think that he's killed or done something with his wife. This story is told from the point of view of both Amy and Nick. It has Amy's diary entries up until the day and then also Nick's thoughts, and the thing I liked about this book was that, you know, even you suspect Nick despite the fact that it's still told by his perspective. He keeps secrets from the reader which slowly sort of unravel, and then we find out as the police find out, and I just love the suspense in this novel. It's really well written. It does take a little while to get into. I remember not really being fully pulled into the book until about maybe 100 pages, but once you push through that it just gets so good and you get so sucked into it, and I got so involved with this book. At the end I didn't know what to do with myself. I loved it so much. So if you're really into crime and thrillers, this will be great for you. It is such an interesting perspective on a situation like this, and I think it's good for anyone to read. I love that this portrays a sort of flawed marriage, even though Amy is seen as this perfect girl who lives in this perfect world. You know, her parents are perfect and she was raised perfect. Her marriage is really flawed and it's grown flawed, and I think that's why people suspect Nick so much, because her diary is uncovered and the flaws in their marriage start to show. And I think that it's a beautiful insight into a situation like this, and there is a massive twist at the end which I'm dying to reveal but will not. I think also that the people that watched the movie didn't feel as good about this story as the people that read the books, because I can see how the ending for the movie might be quite anticlimactic, whereas in the books it's just so enthralling and thrilling and it might not portray well onto screen. So it is my recommendation that you read the book before you see the movie and you'll probably like it better. So if you've read Gone Girl, let me know what you thought. I know there are a lot of sort of different perspectives on this. I for one really liked it, but I know a few people who really hated it. So if you liked it or if you hated it, let me know, because as always I love to talk about the books that I've read.